I'm gonna try and see how much damage the 22 long rifle can do at 300 yards. I'm gonna shoot at this barrel here with these fence boards and this 1/2-inch thick piece of plywood set up. I covered up any holes that were in them already with tape so we can see any new ones. And I also set some bottles up in case I happen to hit one. I'm gonna be using my Ruger 10/22 with like half an iron sight. And I'm gonna fire these American Eagle 38 grain copper jacketed hollow points. And I'll be shooting from way over there where that ladder is. It's about 300 yards away. So, one sec, I gotta go all the way back over there. Probably not gonna be very accurate, so I'm gonna shoot about 25 rounds to make sure I at least get a couple hits. Okay, I made it back over here. Sorry for such a delay between some of the shots. I was loading them single shot without a magazine, except for when I was rapid firing, obviously. And I was also taking my time to aim with the single shots, and the wind was kicking in too, so I was trying to adjust for the wind. So anyways, let's take a look at the results. I went back and watched the impacts before I came over here to see what happened, so I could get a better idea. And I seen it looked like one scraped along the grass here or something, and then either bounced off the ground right here, looks like there was a hit there, and then hit this board over here, because there's a weird mark on this board. See, it's like it hit sideways, but it still blew out the back with a weird hole. So yeah, this board on the side right here got hit. Was like that. Heard the barrel get hit a few times. One actually bounced off here, here, and here, so 3 hit the side of the barrel here and just put a dent. I think if they had hit straight on, they would have went through one side at least, but since they hit at that angle, you know, they bounced off. This board is fine. But yeah, so let's take a look at behind this one. Where'd that bullet go? Went through there. Can't find anything here. But actually there's a piece of lead right here, so there's a bullet fragment that was just sitting in the grass right there. I don't know where that came from. Another one hit right here. Also looks like one might have hit right there. There's gray splatter from lead. So yeah, one went through this one on the side here, and one went through right there. So 2 hit that one that was on the side. Both busted right through. Now let's see, there was this board behind it, but they must have missed, except that one on the side right there. So one went through this board here, exited right there, and then scraped along the side of this one right here. And then who knows where it went. And also this bottle up here on the top got hit right there. That's the exit. And there's an entry right here, so this board took a hit right there. And there's also another hit right here, I believe, and right here. So these 3 boards all took a hit too. One here, I'll get something to help point. Here, here, and here. And then there's 3 hits here, and the one on that board, and then the 2 through the side there. The one through the bottle. Now let's see what they did. So that one blew straight through the fence board as well. And by the way, if any projectile can bust all the way through one of these fence boards, I'm pretty sure that it's lethal. If it hits you in the right spot, at least. That one blew straight through too, so these fence boards are no match for the 22, even at 300 yards. With a hollow point also, which probably has less penetration than a round nose. So there's where that one hit, and then that one hit there. That both went through the 2 fence boards in front of it. And there was the other one that hit this board directly. So now let's take a look behind here. So those 2 exited as well. So they both blew through a layer of fence board, and then it's 1/2 inch of plywood. So that's plenty of energy still to go through. Look, so it went through both of those all the way from over there where that ladder is. Not bad for such a little underestimated round. But take a look at this also. After both of those punched through both of these layers of wood, Look, then the bullet got stuck right here in its third layer of wood, which is another fence board. So it blew through one fence board, then the plywood, and then stuck in its third fence board right here. And then that other one that also blew through the plywood hit right here. And I think that's the bullet right there. So it bounced off that second piece of fence board, and there's the projectile. Still can see some copper on it. See, those are, oh, and there's that's where the one that went just through the plywood hit the barrel, I think. That's a pretty fat dent. Now let's see if there was any other hits anywhere else. I don't see any on this board. And there's also none on either of these boards. So I think that was all the hits on the barrel and the wood. Oh, and also I'm going to do one more test real fast just to show you how much energy that the little 22 is still carrying from all the way over there. I'm going to take my pellet rifle right here, a Fury 2 Blackout. It's got 800 feet per second at the muzzle, so it's a 177 pellet gun. It's a pretty powerful pellet gun. You definitely wouldn't want to get hit by it. It would lodge itself pretty deep into you. So let's see the difference here. That 22 blew through one fence board, then the plywood layer, and then got lodged in the next fence board behind that. So let me show you how much the pellet gun will go through, because I'm not sure either, but let's just get a idea of how powerful the 22 actually is, because this pellet right here would obviously ruin your day. So let's see, point blank, 800 feet per second pellet. Let's take a look at that. That's where I just shot it with the pellet. Look, it's right there, stuck on the other side. And it put a dent on that second fence board, so that's it point blank with my pellet rifle. It's a really strong pellet rifle also, so the 22 has got it at least double that amount of penetration and energy still all the way from 300 yards. So